Hi everybody, I'm Corina. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My Facebook page is Corina Stefan Astrology, and the website where you can book a session with me is www.corinastefanastrology.com. On May 10th at 2:24 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, the Scorpio full moon marks a moment of maximum contrast between fear and love, security and comfort versus painful and inconvenient transformation, vulnerability versus invincibility, the path of least resistance versus the courage to make radical changes. So the next 2 weeks following the full moon in Scorpio are an excellent time to practice viewing life in black and white, pushing our limits to the edge to simplify all that appears to be extremely complicated. We can now reduce everything to the fear, love, weakness, power, attraction, repulsion, oppositions. And this simplification can get us into trouble or it can set us free, depending on our willingness to admit the truth. So ask yourselves the following simple questions. Who is in charge of my life? Love or fear? Do I act out of honesty, or am I a puppet in the hands of fear and anxiety? We can adopt the ostrich strategy by burying our heads in the sand, getting used to living in stress and suffering, mostly dead than alive. Or we can choose to confront whatever scares or terrifies us, arming ourselves with courage, with knowledge, and a strict discipline. If we allow it, this tenacious and gloomy Scorpio energy can do something really fantastic for us. It can activate the samurai within. It's that side of us which is totally devoted to power, courage, and honor. That side which prefers to gloriously die in battle, using the sword at the highest level of mastery, instead of living with the shame of weakness or the extreme humiliation inflicted by abuse. So allow this inner samurai to restore your personal power and honor in the next 2 weeks, clearing all the areas of your lives where you lost sovereignty and the will to fight until your very last breath. Embrace this opportunity to be reborn from your ashes and focus your energy towards understanding that strong will and daily training is what turns an apprentice into master. This is what turns hideous incapacities into rare pearls. On this Scorpio full moon, the universe's gift is X-ray vision that allows us to see through people, events, behaviors, and decisions. We can understand the deep reasons why someone treats us bad, and we may begin refusing to give in to toxic charisma. We suddenly are able to sniff the true essence of others, allowing our intuition to instantly tell us if that essence is friendly or poisoned. We know perfectly clear where the attraction or repulsion towards X person comes from. It's no coincidence that Scorpio is the sign of chemistry and pharmaceutical products, and the sense ruled by Scorpio energy is the smell. Scorpio is famous for its flair, for its radar, for anything that is invisible, hidden, threatening, or distorted. With eagle eyes and a nose that can tell the slightest flavor of falsity or danger, we become able to see through and beyond people or matter. We identify the ultimate profound truth about us and the others. We become aware of the fact that whatever diminishes our personal power or violates our passion for life needs to disappear from our lives. Given the trine aspect, that angle of 120 degrees between the moon in Scorpio and Neptune and Chiron in Pisces, it's obvious that this detox of our personal life and the sealing of the black holes by removing all the people that only take from us and give nothing in return is truly an act of unconditional self-love. Finally, our heart awakens and we put ourselves at the top of our priorities list without sacrificing needs or desires anymore. This Scorpio full moon is a moment that activates within us the intense, almost violent need to descend in the depths of our traumas and wounds. From the darkness of our unconscious mind, these influence our decisions and choices in such a powerful way that they can sabotage us even when we have the very best intentions. The trine between the moon in Scorpio and Neptune in Pisces shows the fact that the samurai within us makes an alliance with the priest or the healer. I would recommend to do the hard work of personal transformation and emotional healing side by side with a therapist inspired from above. It should become your daily prayer in the next 2 weeks. Do step daily through therapy, meditation, or prayer in the sacred church within you, that sanctuary whose walls are painted with memories, emotions, and feelings, and displayed as icons of saints. Joy, sadness, rage, tears, all these are painted within you on the walls of your soul by a massive cosmic brush handled by a God who's in love with perfection. All the experiences we have are meant to train us and to bring us closer to perfection. So please search in your inner altar for the guidance and protection of a God's goodwill and that of a therapist who knows how to invoke the forces of reason, of light and good in order to seal your past wounds for good and set you free from shadows and demons. The therapist or the coach is a priest in a modern version, as he also works with the hell and heaven of every patient. He is a reliable ally that knows why we need to transform suffering and pain into immaculate pearls, into incredible gifts for mankind. It's such a paradox that our greatest gifts and treasures are buried in the most painful and frightening area of our being. It's that mind territory, haunted by dark memories and destructive emotions, where we don't dare set foot because we are afraid to feel again past abuse, dispossession, abandonment, humiliation, annihilation, or violence. But if we delay to get back the soul pieces trapped in this hell of traumas, we will never be able to free ourselves from fear and engage with life in a trustful way. Trauma of any kind disconnects us from life and locks us in a prison with just one guardian, fear. And this is where the unbeatable courage of Scorpio interferes in the equation. Scorpio fears nothing. It doesn't avoid suffering, crisis, loss, or transformation. It slices fear exactly in half with its samurai sword in a movement of amazing mastery over war affairs. So allow this samurai side to take control no matter what battle you might be caught in, and call him out loud to protect your life and to ensure your survival. Scorpio is associated with moments of symbolic death, when all that we were ceases to exist and we are reborn from our ashes. So I invite you all to focus your attention in the next 2 weeks on those life situations and relationships that have become toxic, unhealthy, or keep you stuck, blocking progress. Let them go like a garment you have outgrown, and embrace a new, invigorating role that restores personal power and passion for life. Passion is a highly important word here, as Scorpio rules sexual energy and the desire to merge completely with a partner in order to create bliss and a new life, the baby. So you may stop hunting down past ghosts and pain only when your life becomes to you as attractive as the sexiest partner you could ever imagine. When you reach that point where you want to make love to your own life, as it turns you on so much, you can stop. Then the self-healing process is over. Pluto, the ruler of this Scorpio full moon, is placed in Capricorn, squaring Jupiter in Libra. Any long-term plan or vision for the next 5 years need to be exorcised, cleared of fear or responses that arise out of a feeling of threat. It's time that the system or the structure, symbolized by the sign of Capricorn, that we've put at the foundation of our lives, really represents our best interests. Just like a fully functional skeleton that takes us where we want to be without shaking us down and causing tears and screaming. The conflict between Pluto and Jupiter shows that this process of repositioning and bone cracking of the skeleton that forms our life strategy is slower than we would like it to be. Jupiter kicks down the acceleration, intensifying social interaction and partnerships, but Pluto resists and causes delay. It seems we still need to clean our backyard from stinky emotions so that we can act caution-free and be trustful with life. The entrance of the moon's nodes on the Leo-Aquarius axis on May 9th makes this full moon super special and rare, as the theme of empowerment is highlighted from all angles and in blinding colors. I will dedicate a separate video to this crucial change of direction that will be active until November 2018. And you need to know that this change will bring in the spotlight all those who have tried very hard to avoid and hide their talents, uniqueness, and majestic vision behind ashy, worn-out Cinderella clothes. Thank you, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.